Hi, I want to very quickly show you how the new Fusion Plus app works. Fusion Plus is Firefly's next iteration of the Fusion app. And the primary difference between Fusion and Fusion Plus is that in Fusion, you can scan the patient using any of the structure sensor scanners. So that's the Mark 1, Mark 2, Structure Pro, or the Structure 3 scanners, and they're the third-party scanners that attach to the iPad. So in Fusion Plus, you can scan using the True Depth scanning technology that's in iPhone 12s and up, so 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, and the iPad Pros. So, in essence, if the Apple device can unlock by scanning your face, that scanning technology is used to capture the patient's foot anatomy in the Fusion Plus app. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to log in. So what's different between Fusion Plus and the legacy Fusion app is that you can log in with your password and username one time, and after that, you're asked to put in a passcode. So you don't need to remember your username and your password each time you use the app. So let me just quickly log in here. So here I'm asked to enter a passcode. I'm going to keep it simple and ask me to confirm the passcode. So that means anytime I need to log into the app going forward, I just need my passcode. I don't need the username and password. So I'll just show you how that works. So you can see Connor at firefly.ie here is my record. So in order for me to jump back into this account, Connor at firefly.ie, I just need to tap on it and enter in the passcode. So what it does mean is that you could have multiple users logged in on a single instance of the app, and it's easy to jump between those user accounts if there's multiple podiatrists in a single clinic location. Okay, so this is the main menu when you log in. You can see at the top you've got your new patient. The second button, your Firefly portal, brings you to your order history. Guest mode orders shows you the number of orders that are created in guest mode, and you can assign these to your account. So these are scans that are captured while not logged into the app. You've got help and resources and the logout button. So the logout button brings you back to the list of accounts that are currently logged into the app. So again, I'm going to go back into my own, enter my passcode, and back in. Okay, so new patient, put in our patient name. We'll say Finch, hit add new. Here we're presented with the left foot scan container, the right foot scan container, and we can attach some images here on the right-hand side. Okay, to scan using the TrueDepth technology in the iPad Pro or iPhone 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, you need to bear in mind that the scanning technology is in the same side of the iPad or iPhone as the screen itself. Therefore, when you're scanning, you're pointing the screen at the plantar aspect of the foot, at your target object, and you're rotating around to scan. Okay, so we can see on the screen here, we've got a left foot scan and a right foot scan, and 4 opportunities to take photographs to add to the order. So I've got a right foot, I'm going to tap the right foot container, and it will launch the scanning window. So I've got a bounding box here, and I can adjust the size of the bounding box by pinching or squeezing the figures. What I want to do is I want to make sure that the patient's foot, the plantar aspect of the patient's foot, fits into that bounding box. Now, to make sure I'm the correct distance away from the patient's foot, I move closer to the target object until the target at the center of the screen turns from red to green. And when it turns green, you double tap the screen and the scanning process begins. And you simply rotate around the patient's foot, making sure that everywhere you want there to be orthotic device, you capture anatomy. And when you're done, you double tap the screen and you can review the scan that you've captured. And if you're happy with it, you tap the done button. You can see then that you've got your Scan captured in the right foot container. If you are unhappy with that scan, you can tap the X in the top right hand corner of the right foot container and delete it and rescan again. So again, the important thing to remember is that it's different from when scanning with the structure sensor, as the structure sensor scanner is on the back of the iPad. Here, the scanner is on the front of the iPad, and we are pointing the screen at the target object and rotating around. It may take you, 4 or 5 test scans to get used to the process, but once you're used to it, it's very easy. Once you have your scans complete, the next thing you want to do is tap the prescription portal button at the bottom of the screen, and that will bring you to the new prescription/order form web portal.